So good day to all of you. So we are going to our next chapter, that is centrifugation. So what is centrifugation? So centrifugation is a process where the use of centrifugal force which separate the heterogeneous mixture by use with centrifuge equipment. So this is called as a centrifugation. So what is centrifuging or centrifugation? The centrifuging or centrifugation is a process which is involves use of centrifugal force for the separation of this heterogeneous mixture with centrifuge. So it is considered to be unit operation in pharmacy. So centrifugation is a unit operation in the pharmacy profession, in the pharmacy professions, and it is either batch process or continuous process. So this centrifugation is either batch process or continuous process. Also the centrifugation is widely used, widely applied in the research techniques, in the pharmacy, medicinal biochemistry, cellular and the molecular biology. So this centrifugation process is mainly widely used in research technique in pharmacy, medicine, biochemistry, cellular and the molecular biology. In this centrifugation process, the centrifugal force which will be replace the gravitational forces in the separation by the sedimentation. So centrifugal force will be replace these gravitational forces in the separation by sedimentation of these substances. For sedimentation purpose, there is a these particle will be separated by the in the sedimentation. The particle will be separated by gravitational process, but in this centrifugation, it will be separate. This gravitational force will be replaced by this centrifugal force, and this centrifugal force is the driving force for the rapid separation of two immiscible liquid or solid from the liquid in the centrifuge. So it is centrifugal force is a driving force for the rapid separation of two immiscible liquids or solid from in the liquid in centrifuges, or solid from the liquid in the centrifuge. So centrifugation technique is particularly useful when the separation by ordinary filtration is difficult. So when it is centrifugation technique is used where the simple filtration technique, it is not useful for the separation of this mixture, where there then this technique, that is this centrifugation technique, will be used. For example, separating highly viscous mixture or colloidal dispersion which has particle size less than 5 micrometer, or where the differences in the density of the component to be separate is less. So some mixture where it is used centrifugation technique. First, the mixture which is highly viscous or colloidal which has particle size which is less than 5 micrometer, or the density of two components of the mixture, density of two components of the mixture which are similar or which are less. So this type of components or components which are mixture or highly viscous type of mixture will be separated by using this centrifugation technique. The clear liquid that lies above the solid residue, the clear liquid which lies above the solid residue after centrifugation, जेव्हा आपण centrifugation प्रोसेस करतो तेव्हा एक क्लिअर लिक्विड अबो साइड किंवा जे सॉलिड असतं ते सेटल डाऊन होतं खाली बॉटमला, आणि ते क्लिअर लिक्विड दिसतं आपल्याला, त्याला विच इज कॉल्ड सी द picture. So this is a sediment, this is a residue, and above this there is a presence of liquid. So due to this is a mixture, and after this centrifugation there is a clear liquid. This is a clear liquid which is shown, which is called as a supernatant. This clear liquid called as a supernatant. So this is the first, before you start this centrifugation, this is a mixture, and after complete centrifugation process, there is a two separation of parts or the levels. So first, the upper level will be the, or upper level clear liquid will be the supernatant, and last at the bottom, this is a residue, solid residue. The supernatant liquid either quickly decanted from the centrifuge tube without disturbing, precipitated, or withdrawn with pipette. So this supernatant liquid will be decanted from this by using this centrifuge tube, or without disturbing this precipitated, or it is withdrawn by using pipette. So this is the introduction of this centrifugation. Next, objective of this centrifugation process. So first objective, rapid separation of solid from the liquid. So the rate of separation from the liquid can be controlled by controlling various parameters of centrifuge. So this rate of separation of the solid from the liquid, which can be controlled by simply controlling various parameters of the centrifuge. For example, increasing speed of rotation of the centrifuge increase the rate of separation. जर आपण स्पीड इन्क्रीज केला त्या रोटेशनचं, जे सेंट्रिफ्यूजचं रोटेशन, त्यावेळी काय होणार, इन्क्रीज विल बी सेपरेशन, त्या प्रॉडक्टचं काय मिक्सचरचं सेपरेशन इन्क्रीज होईल, त्याचा रेट इन्क्रीज होईल. सेकंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह, separation of immiscible liquid. To separate immiscible liquid from the system, like emulsion, centrifuges can be employed. So the separation of this emulsion, the separation of this immiscible liquid which are like emulsion type. So this separation of this immiscible liquid which are separated by using this centrifuge. So त्या कंडिशनला आपण centrifuge यूज करतो. Next objective, use as a research tool. So in biochemistry, the drug delivery system, it is used as a research tool. So this centrifugation which used in the biochemistry as a research tool, and it is used to isolate the nucleic acid, plasma proteins, liposomes, and the neosomes, etc. So this centrifugation, it is mainly used as a research tool for the separation or isolation of this nucleic acid, plasma proteins, or liposomes, and the neosome, etc. So these are the objective of this centrifugation process or centrifugation. Next point, principle of this centrifugation. So the larger the particle, greater will be the rate of sedimentation. समजा जर large particle असेल तर काय, there will be the rate of sedimentation will be great to the gravitational force, and simple will be the filtration. This will be simple in the filtration technique. So the larger particle असेल, there will be the greater will be the rate of sedimentation due to this gravitational force, and there will be the filtration process will be simple, mainly used as a filtration technique. So त्याच्यासाठी आपण काय, filtration technique. If the particle, समजा जर if the particle which is less than 5 micrometer, which is less than 5 micrometer, they undergo browning motion and no sedimentation take place. So जर लार्जर पार्टिकल असेल तर काय होतं, सेपरेशन, रेट ऑफ सेडिमेशन जास्त होतं बाय ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स, आणि त्या मिक्सचरचं सेपरेशन बाय फिल्ट्रेशन इझी होतं. इफ द पार्टिकल, समजा जर पार्टिकल लेस दॅन 5 मायक्रॉन साइज असेल, 5 मायक्रोमीटर साइज असेल, they will be undergo browning motion. Browning motion means this particle which collide with, this particle will collision with the surrounding gases. This particle will collide with surrounded gases, so they cannot be settled down. So there will be no sedimentation take place. So in that cases, the stronger centrifugal force will be applied to separate this particle. So at this case or that cases, the stronger centrifugal force will be applied to separate this particle. Also, if the density of the particle are less or difference in the density, so the two particles these two components of the in the mixture are same density or relatively same or close to the same density, so this can be separated. So these particles can be separated by using centrifugal force. The centrifugal force is required to increase the rate of separation. So this centrifugal force will be increase their rate of separation. Next point, centrifugal effect or relative centrifugal force. So consider a body. So this is a body. See the diagram. See, this is a body. Consider body which has mass m. This body is which has mass m, which has rotated in circular path. So this condition in this centrifuge. This is the center of the centrifuge, and this body will be rotated at a radius, a circular path with r at velocity v. So this will be velocity. This body or body will be rotated at circular path of radius r, and velocity will be v. So this centrifugal force, this centrifugal force, this centrifugal force which are acting on this body in the radial direction. So this centrifugal force, the centrifugal force which acting on this centrifuge tube which containing mixture, the centrifugal force which act on the body in the radial direction, which is given by formula F is equal to mv square upon r, where F will be the centrifugal force, m will be the mass of the body, v will be the velocity of the body, and r will be the radius of the circle of rotation. R will be the radius of circle of rotation. And at the same condition, the gravitational force which act on the same body, in this same, the gravitational force will be act on this same body. First, the centrifugal force which act on the this body, which is denoted by this F is equal to mv square upon r, and at the same body, the gravitational force will be act on this body. The G is equal to mg, which is represented G is equal to mg. G will be the gravitational force. Capital G will be the gravitational force, and smaller g will be the acceleration due to the gravity. So the centrifugal force or RCF, which is relative centrifugal effect, is a ratio of centrifugal force to the gravitational force. So this RCF or centrifugal effect is a ratio of centrifugal force to the gravitational force. So C is equal to F upon G, where C is equal to centrifugal force. The C is equal to centrifugal force. So where C is equal to mv square. So put this value, that is mv square upon rmg, which is solve this equation. So we get C is equal to v square upon rg. So v is equal to 2 pi rn. N will be the speed of rotation of this centrifuge, which are in the rpm, revolution per minute. So v is equal to w pi. So this v is equal to w pi rn. So n will be the speed of rotation of this centrifugation. So C is equal to, that is, put this value of v into this equation. This is 10.4 equation. So we get this equation. So solve this equation. So we get this 2 pi square into d into n square upon g, which is equal to k into d into n square, where 2 pi square upon g will be the constant. K will be the constant and D will be the diameter of the rotation. So this 2 pi square upon G will be the K. So similarly 2 pi r square will be the diameter, 2 r square will be the diameter. So we get this equation C is equal to K into D into n square. So where K is a constant and D will be the diameter of the rotation. So this gravitational constant has value. So this gravitational constant, that is G, which has value 9.807 meter per second square. The gravitational constant has value 9.807 meters per square. So that value of the K can be, so this value of the K can be 2.013. The value of this K, which is 2.013 K. So C will be the, that is centrifugal effect or relative centrifugal force, will be the 2.013 into D n square. So from the equation, C is equal to this 2.013 d n square can be concluded that from this equation we concluded that the centrifugal force is directly proportional to diameter of the centrifuge. The centrifugal effect or say relative centrifugal force is directly proportional to this diameter of the centrifuge, or the centrifugal effect is directly proportional to the speed of rotation square. So this is a principle. Next will be the application of the principle of centrifugation. The separation of particle where high centrifugal effect is required. For separation of particle, समजा जर आपल्या पार्टिकल सेपरेशन करायचं असेल त्याच्यासाठी हाय सेंट्रिफ्युगल फोर्स रिक्वायर असेल त्यावेळी काय होणार, स्पीड ऑफ रोटेशन और साइज ऑफ सेंट्रिफ्यूज विल बी स्मॉलर. त्यासाठी आपल्याला तो सेंट्रिफ्यूज यूज करायचा, इट विल बी स्मॉलर अँड इट कॅन बी रोटेट हाय स्पीड अँड तो इट कॅन बी रोटेट हाय स्पीड. समजा जर हाय सेंट्रिफ्युगल इफेक्ट जर आपल्याला पार्टिकल सेपरेशन करायचं असेल तर एक स्मॉल सेंट्रिफ्यूज आपण यूज करायचा अँड इट विल बी रोटेड ऍट हाय स्पीड. इफ द लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ मटेरियल विल बी सेपरेटेड, समजा जर आपल्याला लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ मटेरियल विल बी सेपरेट करायचंय, देयर विल बी द यूज ऑफ लो सेंट्रिफ्युगल इफेक्ट. त्याच्यासाठी आपल्याला लो सेंट्रिफ्युगल इफेक्ट यूज करायला लागतो, विच इज सफिशियंट फॉर द सेपरेशन ऑफ दिस लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ पार्टिकल. And for this, the diameter or size will be centrifugal will increase and the speed, that is speed of rotation, kept low. And त्याच्यासाठी आपल्याला speed of rotation will be low. It is opposite to that. For the high centrifugal effect, there is a size will be, जर आपल्याला high centrifugal effect पाहिजे असेल तर काय होणार आहे, size will be smaller, speed of rotation will be higher. For a low centrifugal effect, size will be larger or diameter will be larger and speed of rotation will be low. So these are the application of this centrifugation. Next will be the next point, application of centrifugation process. So first application, production of the bulk drug. So the centrifugation process, which is important in the production of the bulk drug. After crystallization process or formation crystallization process, the crystalline drugs are separated from the mother liquor by the centrifugation. So जेव्हा एखादा ड्रग आपण प्रोडक्शन बल्क ड्रगचं प्रोडक्शन तेव्हा क्रिस्टलायझेशन प्रोसेसने आपण काय करतो, ड्रग फॉर्म करतो. So drug crystallization upon form honar. So that type of crystalline drugs which are separated, this type of the drug which can separated from this mother liquor. जे मदर लिक्वायर म्हणजे ते सोल्युशन किंवा मिक्सचर असेल त्याच्यामधलं जे क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्म झालेलं ड्रग आहे ते सेपरेट करण्यासाठी आपण काय सेंट्रिफ्युगेशन यूज करतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, द ट्रेसेस ऑफ मदर लिक्वायर विच इज रिमूव्ह, जे आपण मदर लिक्वायर मीन जे आपण क्रिस्टलाइन ड्रग, जो ड्रग आपण फॉर्म करण्यासाठी किंवा प्रिपेअर करण्यासाठी किंवा सिंथेसिस करण्यासाठी आपण जे केमिकल्स असेल, मिक्सचर असेल, त्याला काय म्हणतात मदर लिक्वायर. दिस ट्रेसेस ऑफ मदर लिक्वायर विच इज रिमूव्ह फ्रॉम द ऍस्पिरिन क्रिस्टल, the traces of this mother liquor which removed from this aspirin crystal by the centrifugation method. So example of this drug will be aspirin crystal will be separated by using this centrifugation method. This result in a free flowing product with better stability. त्याच्यामुळे काय होते, तो प्रॉडक्ट किंवा ड्रग असेल त्याची काय, इट विल बी इन्क्रीज देअर फ्री फ्लोइंग प्रॉपर्टी with their better, increase their better, it gives better stability. So this is the first application, that is production of the bulk drug. Second application, production of biological products. So majority of the biological products are either proteinous or macromolecules. So जे biological products असतात ते either proteinous nature असतात किंवा ते large आहेत किंवा micromolecules असतात. So during this preparation they remain in the colloid dispersion in water. So जेव्हा त्या प्रॉडक्टचं किंवा बायोलॉजिकल प्रॉडक्टचं आपण प्रिपरेशन करतो त्यावेळी काय होणार, ते एक कोलायडल डिस्पर्शन मध्ये काय फॉर्म मध्ये वॉटर मध्ये प्रेझेंट असतात. सो इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू सेपरेट दिस कोलायडल पार्टिकल बाय नॉर्मल मेथड ऑफ फिल्ट्रेशन. जर आपण नुसतं हे कोलायडल पार्टिकल आपण नॉर्मल फिल्ट्रेशन मेथडने आपण सेपरेट करू शकत नाही. So for this separation of this colloidal particle, the centrifugal methods are used. So त्या केसला आपण centrifugal method यूज करतो. For example, biological products are separated by centrifugal force. Centrifugal methods, mainly first biological product, that is insulin, it is purified from the other precipitate of proteins materials by the centrifugation. So insulin is purified, the insulin is purified from the other precipitate of protein material by centrifugation. Second, blood cells are separated from the plasma by the centrifugation method. This blood cell will be separated from the plasma by centrifugation method. And also the bacterial enzymes are separated from this bacterial culture medium by the sedimenting this bacteria cell by the centrifugation method. And the dirt and the water which are separated from the oil and the fish liver oil by centrifugation. So this insulin which is separated from other, the purification of this insulin by simply from other proteinous substances by using this centrifugation. Also blood cell separated from the plasma, also dirt or water which are separated from the olive oil or fish liver oils. Also bacterial enzymes which are separated from bacteria culture. So this is mainly used for separation of this biological product, centrifugation. Third, evaluation of suspension and emulsion. So third application, that is evaluation of suspension and emulsion. To evaluate suspension and emulsion, the centrifugation tools is used as a rapid evaluation parameter. आपण जे सस्पेन्शन किंवा इमल्शन त्याचं जर इव्हॅल्युएशन करण्यासाठी आपण जर सेंट्रिफ्युगेशन जर यूज केले ऍज अ टूल म्हणून, तर त्याचं काय रॅपिड इव्हॅल्युएशन होतं. In case of emulsion or creaming and phase separation are slow process. In case of emulsion, the creaming and the phase separation, emulsion मध्ये काय असतं, the creaming किंवा जे phase separation ही slow process असते. So this process can be accelerated by this centrifuge. So ही process आपण increase करण्यासाठी आपण काय करतो किंवा accelerate करण्यासाठी आपण centrifuge use करतो. A stable emulsion does not show any sign of creaming and phase separation. Just emulsion जे आपण फॉर्म केले किंवा प्रिपेअर केले, जसे स्टेबल आहे हे अनालाइज करण्यासाठी the stable emulsion does not show any आफ्टर सेंट्रिफ्युगेशन. समजा जर स्टेबल इमल्शन आहे, it does not show any sign of creaming or phase separation even after centrifuging at 2000 to 3000 rpm at a room temperature. समजा जर एखादं आपण इमेल्शन घेतलंय आणि ते सेंट्रिफ्यूज केले विथ आरपीएम इज 2000 टू 3000. समजा जर ते ब्रेक किंवा फेस सेपरेशन झालं नाही किंवा त्याचं क्रीमिंग फॉर्म झालं नाही, दिस दिस शोज this shows this emulsion will be stable emulsion. ते इमल्शन म्हणजे काय, स्टेबल इमल्शन झाले. समजा जर एखादे इमल्शन किंवा प्रिपरेशन आपण जे प्रिपेअर इमल्शन केलंय, इट विल बी shows creaming or phase separation at this speed or 2000 to 3000 rpm at room temperature. This emulsion is not stable. So this centrifugation technique, it is mainly used, this important for this evaluation of this suspension and emulsion. Next application, molecular weight determination. So the analytical centrifuge is used to determine the molecular weight of the solid in the native state and as they are existing in the solution. So this centrifugation, ultracentrifuge technique, analytical ultracentrifuge आहे, which is used to determine this weight of the solid in this native state and also in the solution. तो आपल्याला त्याचं analytical centrifuge काय करतो, मॉलिक्युलर वेट सॉलिडचं नेटिव्ह स्टेट मध्ये किती आहे आणि सोल्युशन किती आहे, इट विल बी डिटरमाइंड बाय युजिंग दिस ultracentrifuge. This method, it is applicable to the molecules with molecular weight ranging from several hundred to many millions. So this method, this centrifuge, ultracentrifuge method, it is applicable only those molecules which has molecular weight which is ranging from several hundred up to many millions. For example, sucrose, proteins, nucleic acid, carbohydrate, virus particles, organelles, which has molecular weight which are determined by this analytical centrifuge. This method, it is applicable to any substance whose absorbance or reparative index differ from that of the solvent. ही मेथड कधी applicable आहे, where the substance which has absorbance which is differ from that substance absorbance and solvent absorbance हा different असेल तर काय करू शकतो, ही मेथड आपण यूज करू शकतो फॉर द डिटर्मिनेशन ऑफ द मॉलिक्युलर वेट ऑफ दिस substances. Last application, biopharmaceutical analysis of the drug. So drugs are present in the biological fluid such as the drugs which are present in this biological fluid such as blood, CSF, cerebrospinal fluid, tissue fluid, urine are normally present in the form of, the drug will be present in this fluid in the form of colloidal dispersion. And for the separation of this drug from this biological fluid, the centrifugation technique will use. The centrifugation used to separate the drug from this biofluid. Then the drug will be analyzed by this suitable method, and the centrifugation method is essential tool for evaluation of this pharmacokinetic parameter and also bioequivalence studies. So in the biopharmaceutical analysis of the drug, is also this centrifugation technique also helpful for the evaluation of this pharmacokinetic parameter, that is ADME, absorption, distribution, metabolism and excretion, and also bioequivalence study. So these are the 5 important application of this centrifugation. Next point, equipments or the centrifuge which used for the separation of this heterogeneous mixture. So first, perforated basket or bowel centrifuge. The first will be the perforated basket or bowel centrifuge. The following types of perforated basket are available. So The perforated basket centrifuge are available in three types. The first type is batch type. The batch types, which are further divided into two types, top driven and under driven. So these top driven or under driven, which is based upon the types of this batch type, the subtypes will be depend upon the basis of install motor. मोटर कुठल्या पोझिशनला इन्स्टॉल केले त्यानुसार काय असेल त्याचे टाइप्स पडलेले आहेत. So simply batch type, that is top position. The motor will be installed at top position. Under driven, the motor will be at the bottom, or which is called as the under driven type of perforated basket centrifuge. Second type, semi-continuous. Semi-continuous perforated basket centrifuge, and third will be the continuous perforated basket centrifuge. So first, batch type. In this batch type of centrifuge, the basket will be suspended from the shaft. So जे batch type centrifuge आहे त्याच्यामध्ये काय आहे, जे basket असेल, जे basket आहे which are suspended from the shaft, and the arrangement which are described as a top driven, the arrangement which is described as a top driven, and conversely, if the basket which is mounted on the shaft which described this arrangement which are at the top driven, the basket will be suspended on the shaft was suspended as a basket. This arrangement called as a top driven. Conversely, the basket will be mounted on the shaft. Basket will be mounted on the shaft, which are described as a under driven. So these are batch. These are mainly used for this type batch type, namely batch processes. The principle of this perforated type of batch type of centrifuge. So it is a filtration type of centrifuge. First point of principle. It is a filtration type. The separation of the particle is similar to filtration process. The separation of the solid and the liquid is through a perforation wall based on the difference in the density of the two phases. So in this in this batch type of centrifuge, the separation of particle, separation of this solid and the liquid through this perforation, which on this wall, perforation on the wall, which is based upon difference in density of these two phases. That is different. The separation will be depend upon this solid and the liquid density. The basket, which is also called bowel, contains perforated sidewall. जे basket आपण use करतो for separation, which has perforation like sieving-like structure or hose-like structure on this side wall. During the centrifugation, the liquid passes through this perforation sidewall. During this centrifugation process, the liquid will be passes through this perforated sidewall, while solid will be retained inside the basket. So जेव्हा आपण centrifugation process start करतो त्यावेळी काय this liquid which are present in the mixture which passes through this perforated wall, and this solid will be retained on this basket, similar like filtration. So in the filtration process, the liquid will be passes through this filter cloth or porous medium or filter medium, and the solid will be retained on this filter cloth. So similar like the solid will be remain on this perforated side wall, which act as a similar as a filter cloth, and through the perforation, this liquid will be passes. The deposited solid is cut from the side of the basket and it is collected. The deposit solid it will be separated, which are collected from the side of the basket, wall of the side of the basket. So this is the principle of this batch type of perforated centrifuge. So first type in this batch type, top driven. The construction of this top driven, the construction of this top driven. So in this first, in the top driven, this basket which is suspended. Top driven means basket will be suspended So it consists of rotating basket which is made of stainless steel or copper or monel or other any suitable material that resistant to the corrosion. So this basket which is made of, this rotating basket which is made of copper or monel or any suitable material that to be resistant to the corrosion. So why it is called top driven? So also this basket will be suspended to shaft. Also this installation of this motor above this, so it is called as a top driven. So motor will be at the top position. It will be also called as a top driven centrifuge due to this suspended also the motor also position of this motor. The basket will be suspended on this vertical shaft. So this basket will be suspended on this shaft and which is driven by the motor from the top. So this shaft will be rotated by using this motor. The side wall of this basket, the side wall of this basket, the side wall of the basket which has perforation or screen or holes, the side of the basket which has perforated and it also covered with the screen on the inside. This basket which has perforation or hole and which is covered inside by the screen or sleeves. A stationary casing is surrounded. So this basket which is covered or covered with this stationary casing and this basket collect the filtrate. The basket which collect the filtrate and discharge to the outlet. So this basket, in this basket which collect this filtrate and will be discharged through this liquid outlet. So this is the construction of this top driven centrifuge. So why it is top driven? This motor will this basket will be suspended to the motor. Also position of this motor will be on the top. So it is called a top driven centrifuge. Next will be the under driven. So see the diagram. The motor position of this motor will be the below to the basket and also this basket will be placed on this mounted on this shaft. So it is called as a under driven. So construction of this under driven centrifuge, it consists of this rotating basket which is mounted. This basket will be mounted on this vertical shaft and similar which is driven by this motor from the bottom. Rest of the construction that is which is same like top centrifuge, that is this is made of this basket which is made of stainless steel stainless copper or monel. Also there is a screen. Basket has perforations which is covered by inside by screen and there is a the basket which collects filtrate and there is a and this basket which is covered, this basket which is surrounded by this casing and there is an outlet for the liquid or filtrate. So these are the construction of this under driven centrifuge. Next will be the working of this perforated, that is a batch type of perforated batch type of centrifuge or both top driven or under driven centrifuge. The working of this top driven or under driven centrifuge are near about same. So this machine are batch type of machine. So these centrifuge are batch type. The material or suspension put into this basket. जे आपल्याला material काय करायचे separate करायचे. It will be the suspension will be put into the or feed into this basket. The amount of the material should be optimum to avoid the excess of the strain on the basket. So quantity will be should be optimum feeding of this material or suspension in this basket will be or their amount will be optimum. So to avoid this excess of strain on this basket, then power supply to this motor, then power supply to the motor, the basket will be accelerate, then power supply to the motor,
the shaft will be rotated, motor will be shaft will be rotated, and the basket, then this basket will accelerate to maximum speed in the short time. So त्याच्यामुळे काय basket will be accelerated at a maximum speed at short time. During this centrifugation, the particle and the liquid are thrown to the centrifugal force. During the centrifugation, the particle and the liquid which is thrown by the centrifugal force to the wall. During this process, centrifugation, these particles or liquid is thrown to the wall by centrifugal force, and this liquid, due to after this, the liquid which will be passed through this screen, the liquid will be passed through the screen, and solid particles which retains on the screen, the solid particles which are written on the screen as a deposit. The liquid which is collected at the outlet, the liquid which is collected from this outlet, and after definite time the power is turned off. After definite time the power is turned off, and then by applying a brake, the centrifuge brought a rest. So then simply stop this centrifuge. By using this discharge valve, the discharge valve at the bottom of the basket which is raised, the discharge valve basket at the which is raised or which hold to the above side, which will be raised, and deposit solid which is cut from the side of the basket into the opening. So this first the material, the suspension will be placed, or suspension or material will be separated, which are placed into this basket. Then start this motor. Due to rotation of this shaft, this basket will be rotated. Due to high maximum rotation of this basket, the maximum rotation which causes, or due to the centrifugal force, or due to this this is rotation of the basket which causes, or due to centrifugal force, this material which the liquid or solid which is thrown on this screen or side wall of the basket, the liquid which is passes through the screen, and the solid which is deposited on the screen, and this the passing liquid pass which is collected from this liquid outlet. After complete process, this discharge valve will be after complete process, the centrifuge will be stopped, and this discharge valve will be raised to above. The discharge valve will be raised, and the deposit solid will be separate out, and the deposit solid it will be separate out. So this is the working of this batch type of perforated centrifuge. Next point, uses of this centrifuge. Crystal can be separated from the mother liquid. For example, separation of aspirin from the mother liquid. So this is the first use. Second, it is used to remove. This is used to remove the unwanted solid from the liquid. So this batch type of centrifuge which are used to remove the unwanted solid from the liquid. For example, precipitated proteins are removed from the insulin. So these precipitated proteins which are removed from the insulin. So these are the main two uses of this batch type of perforated batch type of centrifuge. So next point, that is advantage and disadvantage of this batch type of perforated centrifuge. So first point of the advantage, it is able to handle slurry with high proportion of solid. So this type of batch type of centrifuge which handles the slurry which has the concentration of the solid will be high, and even those having paste like consistency. The paste like consistency like slurry point, it can be handled by this centrifuge. Second advantage, the final product obtained is very low in the moisture content. So final आपल्या product त्याच्यामध्ये less moisture content present असतं. Third, the centrifuge is very compact and it required very little floor space. जे centrifuge आपण batch type असेल, it will be very compact machines or equipment and which require low or little floor space, and process will be rapid. The centrifugation process in this batch type of perforated basket centrifuge is very rapid. So these are the advantages. Next point, disadvantages. The first disadvantage, it is a batch type process. We are separated in the material will be separated into the batch type. So this is the first disadvantage. Second disadvantage, the operation is complicated and it involves considerable labor cost. So this batch type of process is a batch type of centrifugation is a complicated operative procedure and it involves the labor cost will be high. If third disadvantage, if the material is put into the basket, it not optimum. समजा जर आपण एखादं जे मटेरियल आपण पुट केलं फॉर सेंट्रिफ्युगेशन प्रोसेस, इट नॉट ऑप्टिमम, देर विल बी चान्सेस ऑफ ब्रेकिंग ऑफ दिस बास्केट. समजा जर त्याच्या कपॅसिटीपेक्षा बास्केटच्या कपॅसिटीपेक्षा जर आपण एक्स्ट्रा मटेरियल आपण त्याच्या एक्स्ट्रा मटेरियल विल बी आपण इनपुट केलं त्याच्यामध्ये, तर काय इट विल बी कॉजेस or it will chances of breaking of this basket. Fourth disadvantage, prolonged operation result in a considerable wear and the tear of equipment. समजा जर कंटिन्युअस ऑपरेशन जर स्टार्ट किंवा जास्त टाइमला किंवा लॉंगर पिरियड साठी आपण ऑपरेशन कंटिन्यू केलं, इट विल बी कॉजेस wear and the tear of the equipment. समजा काही कॉम्पोनंट्स चे कॉम्पोनंट बास्केटचे कॉम्पोनंट त्यामध्ये सेंट्रिक फिल्टरेट मध्ये येतील किंवा it will be cause breaking of the material. Last disadvantage, on the prolonged operation the cake may be become too difficult to remove. समजा जर continuous operation केलं तर जो cake form होणार किंवा deposition of the cake will be high, की जो quantity is high, so it can be difficult to the remove this formation of cake, formed cake. So these are the advantage and disadvantage of this batch type of perforated batch type of basket centrifuge. So we stop here. Next point will be continued next lecture.